Hi, it's Ryan here at the Magewell booth for InfoComm 2024. We're looking at the Director Mini right now. One thing we've heard from so many is that they need to do more with less. Well, welcome to the Director Mini. It's an all-in-one portable form factor streaming box, but it does so much more than just streaming. It's an encoder, it's a graphics machine, it's your instant replay machine, it's your audio mixer. You can combine all of the sources together, creating a really feature-rich production. So at the core of the unit is 2 physical HDMI inputs, 2 USB inputs. We've also integrated things like NDI, so you can add 3 NDI sources, but you can also bring in SRT or RTMP sources. You can load pre-recorded video content, image files, and things like that, but you can also generate graphics on the unit as well. We didn't stop there though. We decided why not have the ability to also input things like your mobile phone. So the unit will also input 3 mobile phone sources through the Director Utility app. So on-screen device, I'm able to just simply tap the screen, adjust my different scene settings to cut to different shots, but I can also then pull up things like my graphics. So as we'll see here, I'm able to load up graphics like scoreboards or titles, and I can layer them across the screen. The really cool thing is that these things, as you're seeing here, I'm able to just drag them around and scale them. I can change the colors of the background and things of that nature. As you can see, that does that pretty instantaneously for us. It's also our audio mixer, able to do that. Now the app, the cool thing about the app is that it has 2 sides. Side 1 is going to be for the mobile camera coming into the production. Side 2 is the management of it. So you can also have up to 3 phones serving as the ability to produce a show. So maybe I want one person switching scenes, another person switching to graphics, and another person monitoring audio. Totally possible, because we know that there's a lot to do within a production. So with this app, as you're going to see, I'm very easily able to select sources, but we've also built things in like PTZ control. So we're controlling a beautiful Telecam Explore SE camera over NDI, utilizing just this simple keyboard to move the shot for us. In addition to a lot of the other Magewell devices, it features all the APIs that you come and expect from a professional workflow. So not only are we able to call and integrate with others, but in the latest 2.4 update, we've worked with Scoreboard OCR to allow them to take a camera feed, intelligently extract that data for score and the clock and everything else, and feed that in over an API. We've also added things like HTML graphic overlays. So it's perfect when you want to go with Singular.live or maybe Uno or New Blue FX to bring in graphics inside of this over the HTML browser. So we've also put in a full web UI. So from your desktop computer, now you can also produce the show. I'm able to go into the scenes and select the scenes. As you're seeing, I'm also able to trigger all of my graphics. I'm able to adjust my audio quickly and easily. Something else we're really excited about is the shortcut feature. Professional workflows demand professional workflows. So we allow you to connect a Stream Deck, an X keys, or maybe even something like this really cool Bluetooth or Wi-Fi keyboard, and now you can create shortcuts. So it isn't as simple as just like one shortcut. We can actually create a list of actions. So where this really helps out the small production is now I can set things up to occur. Pre-show, I have my music on, I have my background graphic, but when I'm ready to cut to the show opening, there's a lot of things that have to happen at once. And you're almost not fast enough and don't have enough fingers to do it all. So we've done this so that you can trigger the thing like shutting off the background music, cutting to your main camera, and turning on your main microphone. And those things are what takes, the everyday kind of run-of-the-mill production and elevates that thing into something that you can really be proud of and your clients are going to be proud of as well. So those features like the shortcuts are just fantastic things to make our lives as event producers easier. The other thing that we've done is this device is powered over dual hot swappable MPF batteries. Now, of course you could plug this into an electrical outlet and power it all day, but One thing that we know is that small production companies typically have a litany of MPF batteries laying around. With this, you can indefinitely run this as long as you're supplying it with a fresh MPF battery. That's a unique feature that's only available, in the Magewell Director Mini, because we're thinking like a producer, as we would want this thing to not run out of a battery mid-production. So, what else do we have going on? We have a full-size SD card where we're able to ISO record cameras or the program. I mentioned earlier that it has encoders. It has 2 encoders. So that's great for sending back ISO NDI or ISO SRT feeds. And it also features a USB-C out. That could be for a webcam, or as we're doing it here, we're exporting this off to a monitor, a larger monitor. Well, of course, look, there's going to be a lot of updates that come down the pike. We just integrated with Speedify on the unit for bonding, for streaming, but we're not stopping there. So be sure to always check out magewell.com for the latest information. If you're an integrator or a reseller, reach out to us at mobilevideodevices.com, and let's talk about how this can simplify your productions and elevate the game that you're bringing to the table.